Suppose you die and you have kept your PIN number. Very, very safe, very secretive. Nobody knows your PIN number. Will anybody get that money? Why do you keep your M-Pesa PIN number as a top secret? That money will be taken by the government. The money will be forwarded to the Unclaimed Assets Authority. How do you make a claim? You go to *361#. Once you know, you can claim that money, and within 90 days, they will pay you that money. We are advising you, if you write a will, disclose the PIN number of your M-Pesa in your will. Welcome to Cocktail Explainer. I know you are having some money in a digital wallet, either in Airtel or in Telecom or in M-Pesa. Everybody now has money in a digital way. Transactions have become very easy, very, very easy. Most of you have 2 to 3 lines. You have one in Safaricom, you have in a registered M-Pesa, you have another one in Airtel, or you have 2 lines. All of them have M-Pesa transactions. We fleece a lot, and that is the life everybody is living. But that's not the issue today. The issue today is we are asking, suppose you die and you have kept your PIN number. Very, very safe, very secretive. Nobody knows your PIN number. Will anybody get that money? Many people say, who said I'm dying today? We sent our crew to the records of the Kenya Bureau of Statistics, and we also checked at the registry of births and deaths in this country. Get the following shocking figures. In 2021, 231,944 Kenyans died. That's 2021. In 2022, 213,210 Kenyans died. In 2023, 205,731 people died. In 2024, 206,407 people died in this country. Last year, 2027, 217,600,000 people died. Over 1 million Kenyans have died in 5 years. Out of this, 88 to 90% are adults. So 10% are children below 18 years. So all these children, all these people have an M-Pesa account. Even these children, nowadays, children above 11 years, they have an M-Pesa account registered in their father's name, in their mother's name, and that is the position. So, what happens when these people die and their PIN numbers to their telephone, their M-Pesa PIN number is unknown? We checked the records. What happens? We went to the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. There is a law called the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, which says any money that will be kept dormant for some years, that money will be forwarded to the Unclaimed Assets Authority. In the bank accounts, money in bank accounts, shares or unit trusts, 5 years, the money will be forwarded to the Unclaimed Assets Authority. Then checks, drafts, life insurance, safe deposit, digital wallets, 2 years. After 2 years, if that not dealt with, that money is forwarded to the Unclaimed Assets Authority. Can you imagine? 2 years. How is it done? We checked from the records. At the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, currently 3.2 billion Kenya shillings, 3.2 billion Kenya shillings is lying in M-Pesa account wallets that are inactive. 3.2 billion is lying there. What about the other telecos, Airtel and Telecom? 128 million. What does the law say? Section 28 of the Unclaimed Assets Authority says that the claim, if you know this money, you must make a claim. How do you make a claim? You go to *361 hash, and I repeat, *361 hash. Once you pump it, you will know whether your sister, your brother, your father, your mother, your child has money in the Unclaimed Assets Authority coming from M-Pesa. And I repeat, it is *361 hash to know any assets that are held and they are unclaimed from the Unclaimed Assets Authority. Once you know, you can claim that money. If there's a form you fill digitally, and within 90 days, they will pay you that money. But you must have done succession to show that you are the beneficiary of that money. Wakili Danstan Omari, I know, has scared you very stiff. But the question is, when you die, why do you keep your M-Pesa PIN number as a top secret? Not even your children know. Not even your wife knows. Not even your brother knows. Not even your friend knows. That money will be taken by the government. But that money will not go to waste. That is the money that the Unclaimed Assets Authority will loan to the government to build houses, to build roads, to build ports, to build airports, to build schools, to pay salaries to civil servants. So as you are seated today, mark my words, the hard-earned money in your digital wallet will disappear when you die. And remember, many of these people die without knowing that they are dying. You go to hospital, you die there. You are hoping you are coming back. You die without disclosing your PIN number. From Court Helicopter, where we are telling you and we are advising you, if you write a will, disclose the PIN number of your M-Pesa in your will. If you go the trust way, disclose your PIN number in your letter to that. If you don't want, write your instructions and deposit it in an advocate's office. If I die, my PIN number is so and so. So and so can access that PIN number. If that is not an issue, deposit those instructions to a bank. You can deposit them in banks so that when you die, anybody can access those PIN numbers. That is a lot of money. 3.3 billion of unclaimed assets in terms of M-Pesa. That is nerve-wracking. That is scary. But Wakili Omari will always bring it to you. And we thank our crew, Bramwell, for having done that research and got out those details. Because today, you know, Don't cling to your PIN number. Remember, there is the ATM. When you die and nobody knows your ATM number, the bank, after 5 years, if your bank account is dormant, it will send that money back to the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. These things we keep so much as top secrets. We are wasting our resources. We are dispossessing our family and our loved ones, the resources that you have worked so hard for them. Don't say your M-Pesa balance is 10,000, your M-Pesa balance is 2,000. It is a multiplier effect of all the Kenyans who have M-Pesa accounts. Wakili Danstan Omari, bringing it as it is.